Mr. Jim was. Hi. There were so many cactuses. Hi, and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Jessica, and I'm so excited you're here. We were just talking about my vacation. I went to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and got to play in the desert, and I saw so many cactuses. They were really cool, but very pokey, so I tried not to touch them. And I got to ride in a Jeep along all the desert and see all the dry stuff and clips. Really?
Some cactuses could be poison, sort of like Venus flytrap.
They were very pokey, so I didn't touch them. Hello, friends, and welcome. So we're going to get started. I'm going to sing my hello song just to get our bodies ready to listen to stories. Hi, and welcome to everybody. We've got a really good crew here this Wednesday. It's usually pretty small, so I'm excited to have all these new friends to play with. Okay.
We're not new.
You're not new. Well, can you make sure to help all my friends with the hello song if you remember it? So it starts off like this. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Now we're going to get our hands ready and we're going to clap. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Now we're going to get our arms ready and we're going to stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high. Stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high today. Now we're going to get our brains ready and we're going to cross our arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms. Cross your arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms today. Now we're going to get our whole bodies ready from our head to our toes, and we're going to breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep today. Whew, I feel ready. Well, I'm going to have to switch into my Cowgirl accent. Well, howdy, y'all, and welcome to Storytime. I'm so excited to talk to you today about cowboys and cowgirls in the desert and desert animals. I did see some cowboys there. They were getting all the cows where they needed to be. And I also saw lots of wild horses, which was really cool. You have a cow? There were brown and white horses and black horses and white horses and gray horses. And there was a brand new baby pony that was just born. And they just live out in the desert, just all by themselves. It was wild. And they ran free. And it was really cool to see. So I had a really good time. And that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. This book is called There Once Was a Cowpoke Who Swallowed an Ant. Do you think maybe he's the grandson of the little old lady who swallowed a fly? He might be. There once was a cowpoke who swallowed an ant. A fiery thing with a Texas-sized sting. The cowpoke panted and his voice got higher. Yippity-ki-yay, my stomach's on fire. Which is what happened to me when I ate the chili sauce that they put on my enchiladas. I said the exact same thing. It was a little spicier than I'm used to. So he swallowed a spider, leggy and hairy, that was big as a bat and horribly scary. He swallowed the spider to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. But Spider's legs wiggled and waggled, and the cowpoke's stomach jiggled and jaggled. I don't think that was the solution. What do you think he's going to swallow next? He swallowed a roadrunner, hungry and lean, to dash right in and clean up the scene. That's kind of like this bird that runs along the desert roads. He swallowed Roadrunner to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. But Roadrunner ran so lightning quick that Cowpoke started to get seasick. Ooh. I don't think this is working. So he swallowed a lizard, a horned, spiky critter that was scratchy to swallow and terribly bitter. He swallowed the lizard to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. Yeah, when you eat something kind of hot. But Lizard's skin was scritchy, and the cowpoke's stomach got terribly itchy. So he swallowed a dillo, that's short for armadillo, the 9-banded type that was hard as a rock and smelled really ripe. Ugh. It's stinky. Ooh. He swallowed the dillo to scare the lizard, to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. But Dillo's claws were sharp as pointy old rake, so the cowpoke rustled a rattletail snake. Do we think this is going to work? No. Then he swallowed that snake to catch the Dillo, to scare the lizard, to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. But Snake made his rattle shiver and shake, and the cowpoke's whole body quivered and quaked. So he swallowed a boar, nasty and mean, with the sharpest tusks he had ever seen. Man, it does kind of look like a razorback. He swallowed the boar to poke the snake, to catch the Dillo, to scare the lizard, to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. But Boar's tusks jabbed the cowpoke instead, and the cowpoke shouted, "I wish I was dead." Just don't eat it. Just don't eat the bugs, guys, unless they're cooked properly. So he swallowed a longhorn with horns like a lance. I reckon this critter might be my last chance. He swallowed the longhorn to trample the boar, to poke the snake, to catch the Dillo, to scare the lizard, to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant. When Longhorn showed up, Boar set off like a flash. Longhorn couldn't catch him to turn him to mash. The cowpoke got mad and stomped on his hat. I'll just do it myself. I reckon that's that. Then he saddled his horse, took his rope off the shelf. If I want it done right, I'll do it myself.
Do what?
I don't know. How is he going to fix this himself? So he swallowed his rope, he swallowed his horse, and then he swallowed himself, of course. Why didn't we think of that, guys? He swallowed himself to lasso the longhorn, to trample the boar, to poke the snake, to catch the Dillo, to scare the lizard, to chase Roadrunner, to eat the spider, to bite the ant that was stinging his stomach and making him pant.
How can he swallow himself?
How indeed? They didn't show that picture, did they? That's the mystery. He jumped on his horse and rode with great speed and lassoed the longhorn and started the stampede. And finally, out raced the longhorn with lasso a-flappin'. Out followed Boar, his hooves just a-tappin'. Out slithered Snake in a very fast crawl. Out came the Dillo, rolled in a ball. Out slithered Lizard, hot on his trail. Out followed Roadrunner, nipping his tail. Out raced Spider, Jackrabbit fast, and then came the ant, rid of at last. Woo!
It was probably fiery at them.
Yeah, the cowpoke climbed off his horse. Woo, I'm all spent. My get up and go has got up and went. So he pulled his boots off his feet and his hat off his head. Then he shuffled inside and fell into bed. The end. What an adventure. I don't know how he swallowed himself. That's talented. We call that a tall tale, when you know it couldn't really happen, right? A tall tale is a story that's so big and outrageous, you just know it can't be true, but it's fun anyways. Alrighty, so have you guys ever heard of the song Home on the Range? What's this? Oh, we'll do that next. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Woo, thank you, friends. I just love that cowboy song. Can you imagine if you've got your horse and you're riding and the sun is setting and you're getting all your cows together and you can just sing Home on the Range. Well, this is my friend. He's a cowboy. And you guys can help me get him ready to go out and wrestle up his cows, okay? So this is a rhyming game, but they're kind of tricky rhymes, so you'll have to think really hard about what the rhyme is, okay? A cowboy dresses himself with care. He starts with long red underwear. Have you seen long underwear like this? I usually put this on when it's cold. Yeah. Out in the desert, you don't want to get hurt, so the cowboy wears a strong plaid shirt. So let's put his little shirt on him. There you go, cowboy. Deserts and prairies are the cowboy scenes. To protect his legs, he wears sturdy blue jeans. Here's his jeans. Getting them all dressed to go to work. All righty. The cowboy bent and ran and knelt. To keep his pants up, he wore a leather belt. So he needs his leather belt. All righty. The coyote howls, the old owl hoots. On his feet, the cowboy wears leather boots. He needs his boots. So he needs this boot, and he needs this boot. There he is. He's got little boots. All righty. The dust gets stirred up by the Santa Anas. Those are big winds that come out west. The dust gets stirred up by the Santa Anas. So around his neck, he wears a soft bandana. I thought that was going to trick you guys. Silly me. So let's get his bandana on him. There he goes. He's looking better. Okay, a cowboy is a cowboy, and that is that. On top of his head, he wears a 10-gallon hat. Here we go. Oh, no, his hat. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so. Oh, dear me, those Santa Anas are out of control. Here we go. Now he's got a hat. He's all dressed from head to feet, and now this cowboy can't be beat. Yay, cowboy. He's looking good. He's ready for our next book, which is, I'm going to do this one next. It's called I Want to Be a Cowgirl. Does anybody in here want to be a cowgirl or a cowboy?
I'll be a cowgirl.
You want to be a cowgirl and maybe like ride a horse and wrestle up cattle? I want to be a cowgirl. Way out west, the warm winds blow. The grass grows high. The sun hangs low. I'll find a ranch. There I'll go. And I'll become a cowgirl. Let's find out what all she's going to have to do to get to be a cowgirl. I'll wear my boots and spurs and hat. I'll say so long to my barn cat. A cowgirl's life is where it's at. So long, barn cat. I'm going to be a cowgirl. I'll hop atop my horse and ride, my trusty pup right by my side. I'll gallop fast and with each stride.
That's not a real horse.
No, I know I'm a cowgirl. Do you guys have a horse at home? Maybe one that's made out of a stick? Those are fun. I'll check in on my chicken coops. I'll make my rope do loop-de-loops. A lasso spinning, making hoops. Can you guys do your lassos for me? Woo! You guys are cow people, cow pokes. It's tough to be a cowgirl. It's tough. Look, she fell down. I'll milk the cows. I'll shear the sheep. I'll take a bath right in the creek. Is she just playing pretend? It's fun to be a cowgirl. Wow. I'll mosey in to rest my head. I'll get some grub, unroll my bed. I'll be tired, but warm and fed. I love to be a cowgirl. She's sharing her sandwich. Home on the range, I'll close my eyes. I'll snuggle up until sunrise. I'll sleep beneath the starry skies and dream. What do you think she's going to dream? That I'm a cowgirl. The end. So she wants to be a cowgirl. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so there are a lot of animals that live out in the desert, right, friends? Can you think of any desert animals? What about an animal that goes like this? What kind of animal is that? A rattlesnake. And what about, it's not a wolf, it's not a fox, but it does howl like this. Oh, coyote, that's really good. And of course, what do cowboys work with? They work with a horse, and what does a horse say? Neigh, neigh. And a cowboy. So a cow. So they have to wrestle up cattle, don't they? And cows go moo. So, and what do cowboys say? Yeehaw or giddy up. Okay, so we're going to sing a song. It's kind of like the wheels on the bus, but we're going to be talking about the different animals in the desert. So the first one is we're going to do coyote. Can you guys do that with me? The coyotes on the prairie go howl, 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 howl. The coyotes on the prairie go howl, howl, howl all day long. Howl, howl. Ooh, I've got lots of little priors. Lots of little coyotes. How about rattlesnakes? The rattlesnake on the prairie goes rattle, 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 rattle. The rattlesnake on the prairie goes rattle, rattle, rattle all day long. So if you hear this noise, that's not good. Luckily, no. Luckily, no.
What about a coyote?
That I did. I heard a coyote and I saw a coyote. We have coyotes here too. Okay, what should we do next? Do you want to do cow next or horse next?
Horse next.
Horse or cow? Raise your hand if you want horse. Raise your hand if you want cow. Let's do them both. We're going to start with horse and then we're going to do cow. The horse on the prairie goes neigh, 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 neigh. The horse on the prairie goes neigh, neigh, neigh. All through the town. That was my horse impression. The cow on the prairie goes moo, 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 moo. The cow on the prairie goes moo, moo, moo all day long. The cowboy on the prairie goes giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Cowboy on the prairie goes giddy up, giddy up all day long. Thank you, friends, for singing that with me. I have another one about being a cowboy. It goes like this. I'm a little teapot, so you guys can stand up if you want to, or you can sit down. It's called I'm a Little Cowboy. I'm a little cowboy. Here is my hat. Here are my boots, and here are my chaps. When I get up, I work all day. Get on my horse, neigh, and ride away. You want to do that one again now that we know the words better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little cowboy. Here is my hat. Here are my boots, and here are my chaps. When I get up, I'll work all day. Get on my horse and ride away. Oh, thank you, friends. Oh, you ready for our last book, and then we'll play our game?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So while I'm reading my last book, I want you guys to think about what kind of horse you're going to ride. Because I'm going to you're going to get to pick what color horse you want to ride, and then you're going to gallop, okay? So you can gallop around the room in the green spot, especially if you want to. You just got to watch out for your friends. So I'm going to read one last book, and you be thinking about what horse you want to ride. You could ride a gray horse, a black horse, a white horse, a brown horse, or a painted horse, okay? So be thinking to pick which horse you want to ride. And you know what? If you want to ride more than one, I'm not going to stop you. You guys are cowpokes. You can do whatever you want in here in this here desert. This book is called Real Cowboys. Real Cowboys. So we're going to find out about real cowboys. What real cowboys do. Ooh. Are you guys ready? Real cowboys are quiet in the morning, careful not to wake the people who live in little houses in the hollow and up the mountains and at the edge of fields in the distance. Oh, he's up real early, isn't he? Cowpokes get up real early, guys. I don't know if I could be a cowpoke. Their work is to think of others, of the calf stranded on the ridge and their dog coaxing it down, of how hundreds of moving cattle will feel about the sound of distant thunder. Sometimes cows get scared, don't they? And they run off or they get lost, and the cowboy has to find them. Real cowboys are gentle. They know all of the songs that keep cattle calm, moving out of the storms along dirt roads and narrow canyons. At night, they sing lullabies over the calls of coyotes, songs that keep cows on the prairie deep in sleep. Did you guys know that cowboys sang songs to help cows calm down? I didn't know that. I wonder if they sing Home on the Range. I don't know. They head to places called Stillwater or Redtown, but wherever they are, real cowboys are good listeners. They're always listening to their trail boss and to the other cowhands. Sometimes they listen for trucks and wolves and rushing water, and sometimes they just listen to the big wide world and its grass songs.
Did the coyote see you, or
They're pretty little though. They're small. They're like little small dogs.
but did it try to?
It did not. It was scared of me. But I was also in my car. Real cowboys are safe. They pull their hats low because the sun can burn and wear chaps so the cacti and brush don't cut them. I should have been wearing my hat the whole time I was in the desert, but I didn't, and I got a sunburn all on my face. They're on cattle drives for hours or days or weeks, but they don't mind. Real cowboys are patient. Even on a fast horse, they have to move with the slow rhythm of a herd, and it can take a long time to get places. It can take a long time to get places. Real cowboys want peace. They don't want stampedes where all the cattle spook and thunder over the earth and scatter in dust storms. Have you ever seen a stampede? All the cattle start running this way and that. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Real cowboys take turns. They make camp when the sun is as low as a sagebrush and eat in 2s and 3s at the chuck wagon. Later, they take turns watching over the cattle while others stretch out under mesquite moons. Wow. Real cowboys are as many different colors as the earth. So lots of different kinds of cowboys. And one day when their work is done, real cowboys will find out all about the stars. Real cowboys. Okay, did everybody pick their color horse yet? Who wants to ride on a white horse? If you want to ride on a white horse, you can stand up and you can come over to the green and you can start galloping. Do you know how to gallop? Can you guys gallop? Hi. Have you ever galloped before? So you just put one foot in front of the other. So if you want to ride on a white horse, you can come over here and gallop. Okay? I want to ride on a white horse, a white horse, a white horse. My daddy put me up on a white horse, 'cause he's the one for me. Oh, that was a fun on a white horse. Okay, if you want to ride on a black horse, you can get off your white horse and get on a black horse, or you can get on your black horse. So if you want to ride on your black horse, get on it and start galloping. I want to ride on a black horse, a black horse, a black horse. My daddy put me up on a black horse, 'cause he's the one for me. Woo, that was fun. Okay, stable that black horse up. If you want to ride on a brown horse, saddle on up that brown horse. Get on it. You ready? I want to ride on a brown horse. A brown horse, a brown horse. My daddy put me up on a brown horse. Because he's the one for me. Okay, stable up that brown horse and get on a gray horse if you want to ride a gray horse. I want to ride on a gray horse. A gray horse, a gray horse. My daddy put me up on a gray horse, 'cause he's the one for me. Now we're gonna do painted horse. That means they have lots of spots and speckles. I wanna ride on a painted horse. A painted horse, a painted horse. My daddy put me up on a painted horse, 'cause he's the one for me. Okay, what next? What if we did, which one? Red? A red horse. Who wants to ride a red horse? Wouldn't that be special? I want to ride on a red horse. A red horse. A red horse. My daddy put me up on a red horse, 'cause he's the one for me. Yeehaw! Okay, my little cowpokes, come on and sit down, and I'm going to show you what the craft is. Woohoo! Thanks to my noble steed here. I'm going to give him some oats. Thank you for letting us ride on you and your friends. Alrighty, so in the craft room, because I really saw a ton of cacti, I thought you guys could make one. This is the one that I made. I have long pieces, and I have small pieces, and you can put as many pieces of that on you want. You can put little flowers on it if you want. And I even have some little toothpicks if you want to make your cactus spiky. And I have crowns in there too, so you can decorate the background. Maybe you want to draw a sunset, or a coyote, or a rattlesnake, or a horse, or a cowboy or cowgirl. Any kind of cowpoke you want.
I want to make a cowgirl.
So you can, and a horsey. So in the craft room, you're going to see green pieces and white pieces of paper and crayons and glue and all kinds of stuff in there. You can make a cactus scene. Alrighty, friends? Well, I'm so glad you all came to hang out with me today, and I'm going to sing my goodbye song, and then I'm going to let you leave, okay? Thanks for sitting, thanks for listening, thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Well, thanks, friends. I'm so glad you guys came, and I'll open up the story time room for you. Giddy up, yeehaw, all that good stuff.
We'll go together.